the research itself. So first things first, the thing everybody asks themselves about Twitch is, which games should I stream? So using the data source of twitchtracker.com, the list has actually changed since we did our Digital Drop podcast episode on this. And I wanted to explore some of these top games, maybe look through the top 10, maybe top 20 games on Twitch to find undersaturated titles, potentially ones that you guys can cover, and you guys are going to catch it here live. And most importantly, it isn't just about like the research that I'm doing today and you getting insights from that research. It's learning the research method. I've been doing this for so long. I've dropped in thousands of hours into research on YouTube, Twitch, Facebook, all the algorithms. I've watched thousands of videos, you name it, on all of these platforms. I want you to learn the research method I'm using so that you can do this on your own. Because if you're doing everything exactly the same as every other creator, every other streamer, every other influencer out there, and you don't have new information and new data to work off of that they don't, then how are you going to get an advantage versus the 11 million active streamers that you're competing against, right? You have to do something way different than what they're doing. You have to run a different strategy if you want to stand out from the crowd. Think of the analogy of, being in the middle of New York City. There's like 10, 12 million people there. That's how many people are streaming on Twitch, essentially. I mean, not that many, but close. And so if you want to break out and you want to break through in somewhere like Manhattan, you can't just go, hey, and wave toward the sky. You need to do something completely different to stand out from a crowd that is that large. Got it? So one of the ways you can do that is by finding out which games to stream and seeing where the caked in opportunities are. And here with Pokemon Black White, which is really interesting, it's got a decent ratio of viewers to channels. So what that does is this list on Twitch Tracker ranks the games on Twitch with their number of average channels versus the number of average viewers. And it gives you a ratio of how good that is in comparison to the average game on Twitch. And it helps simmer the best game streaming opportunities to the top for you. And I'm going to go over these today. The ratio is 215 here, which is why Pokemon Black White is really breaking out as a trend. And if we dive deeper into this game, as we can see, there are 86 live viewers there right now with 20 live channels. So at the moment, the statistics aren't that good. So I would say that this is probably not the best opportunity to grow right now, which is why you dive deep into these topics and actually click them before you assume that they are doing well. But let's confirm by going to Twitch itself and going and searching by games. And so we're going to look for Pokemon, not Pokemon Black White. And we're going to go look and see if there is a caked in opportunity that we're missing. We're going to quickly glance here. And as we talked about on the Digital Drop podcast, if you want to break through on a game on Twitch, there's a couple things that you want to look at. Number one, you want to look at how many followers that game has, just to understand what the total potential reach of streaming to that game could be. You want to look at that moment, how many viewers are there. And most importantly, you want to see if there's some sort of like exceptional stream that's really boosting the numbers, like in the number 1 or number 2 spot, like somebody with hundreds or thousands of viewers that could be boosting the numbers and really jacking up the data. And as you can see right here, it doesn't look like it would require too many viewers for you to be above the fold. You want to be in the top 10 streams on Twitch if you want to be discovered on Twitch. So you want to be like in this zone right here, the top 10 streams on Twitch if you want to break through. And in order to do that, for this particular game, you only need a total of 3 viewers. So that's not too bad. Breaking through here with 3 viewers isn't too bad, but it looks like the total pool of viewers available here is not that great. So I would say Pokemon Black White, not a good opportunity, even though it got a relatively high score here on the list. Cool, looking to number 2. So see how just quickly we moved on from that? Shadow Arena, it says it currently has 0 live viewers and 0 live channels. So it looks like it had some significant activity recently where somebody was randomly playing it, as you can see right here behind me. Whoop. And it really boosted up the numbers and it generated a lot of extra activity. But as soon as those numbers went away, the activity for this game decreased. So what we want to do is we want to go take a look at Shadow Arena on Twitch. And we want to see if this is a game that has a potential opportunity. Like if 0 people are streaming this game, but at some point, okay, there's 2 people streaming the game right now. 2 people streaming the game right now. those people are getting 1 viewer and 4 viewers, and one of them isn't even speaking English. Could this be an opportunity for you to break through with this game? With 19,000 followers, the total size of the potential reach here with this game is it's okay, but you could easily break through and get above the fold. As you can see, there are 3 slots available here in the top row for you to be discovered, and all 5 slots down here for you to be discovered on Twitch. So this is a potential opportunity to grow on Twitch as much as there are opportunities to grow. And guys, post in the comments live here on Twitch which games you would like me to explore and analyze. I'm just doing the top 10 games based on this algorithm here on Twitch Tracker, but I would like you to provide me with your insights or provide me with things that you want me to explore more deeply, and I'm happy to do that. Chess is a really interesting one. Chess gets 8.2 times more reach than the average game on Twitch. And we know that chess is a super active area here, right? And so one thing that's really interesting is that the average channels that are live for this game is 88. That's not that many. But it would be difficult to get above the fold when there's 88 channels, right? That's because you want to be in the top 10 for a particular game, right? To break through. And so as we explore chess, it may be more difficult, but as you can see, the average viewers for this game is relatively high. So what we will do is we'll take a look at chess. We'll see currently 15,000 live viewers, and look how it's trending over time right behind me. Notice how chess has just really been trending this year. As we moved into COVID, it really went up. It dipped down kind of toward the end of the summer, and now it's going back up as we move into holiday break. So you could potentially pick up some chess viewership while it's on the uptrend. But as you can see, chess overall this year is on a significant uptrend overall, like massive uptrend overall. And so this is a game that's going up. It is a vertical that is increasing, or it is a game that is increasing, a topic that is increasing. And so this could be an opportunity for you guys to potentially cover not only chess on Twitch, but also to cover chess maybe on YouTube or social media avenues. Now I want to look at chess, the game. There it is, not chess booty. Chess, the game, there it is, and we can explore chess. So what are the odds of breaking through in chess? Well, as you can see, there are 1 million followers for chess. There are currently 15,000 viewers. So the total size of the audience here is excellent, right? It's an excellent audience, potentially. And this is really, really cool. Interesting. So what we need to do here is we need to, because there's a lot of streams, sort high to low. And in order to break through and be above the fold for this particular game, you need to have 100, you basically need to have 200 concurrent viewers to break through. So that's probably unattainable for a lot of you guys. So unless you built a YouTube audience and you drove that YouTube audience over to Twitch, breaking through with chess is probably not going to be an opportunity for you. But this could tell you that there's a big audience for chess. It's a big loyal audience. And that over time, as you build maybe a YouTube audience for this game and you drive it over to Twitch, and as maybe you do collaborations on Twitch to break through, you can potentially punch up the list here and get toward the top. But you need to have at least 200 concurrent viewers to break through on this trend to be above the fold. You feel me? Are you guys starting to see how I'm doing these analyses now? Echo Through Me is here. I would love to see a potential Wild Rift, although I'm not sure it's on Twitch yet. I'm not sure if Wild Rift is on Twitch yet. Let's take a look. League of Legends Wild Rift, here it is. So we will manually search it here. And this is the new League of Legends MOBA game, if you guys are interested in that. And let me type in Wild Rift here, and we'll take a look and see if there's an opportunity on Twitch for that. Here it is, categories, League of Legends Wild Rift, here it is. And now we can take a look on Twitch how this game is trending over time. And so you don't have to wonder, Sage Network, good to see you. But you don't have to wonder how the viewership is doing for Wild Rift. You can literally look, it's all on Twitch Tracker. And so as it stands right now, the viewers per channel over the last 7 days is 9.7. That's okay. And as you can see, it had a little mini, let me pull up the chart behind me here. As you can see, it had a little mini spike here about a month ago. And then interest in the game kind of declined a little bit over time. And it stayed relatively small. So it was kind of a spike trend here on Twitch. Now, Wild Rift as a mobile game, obviously, if you're a restreamer or a multi-streamer, you can potentially tap into audience that's on YouTube and Facebook through those algorithms and potentially capture audience for Wild Rift there. And so I would say this is definitely a multi-streaming game because the audience on Twitch is, we'll see. But as it stands right now, the average viewers is 321 over the last 7 days. That's okay. And it looks like they did some sort of mega promotional event for the game, which got it peak viewers at 130,000. So some sort of Riot Games event occurred here, which is really spiking the total numbers. But when we analyze the game on Twitch, interestingly, it already has 94,000 followers, which is a good sign that there's some interest here in the game. And also you see that there's only 179 concurrent viewers. And there's a question in chat about, is this game available in NA yet? I don't know if it is. You guys can advise on that. Based on what I'm seeing here on Twitch with the languages that are streaming the game right now, it doesn't look like it is, but maybe I'm wrong. In order to get above the fold on Twitch for this game, you need to have 4 concurrent viewers. So getting 4 concurrent viewers would not be that hard. And so this is a game where you could potentially, as a streamer, start streaming this game, do some restream, throw a couple YouTube videos up and get people to follow you on Twitch, and you could potentially break through and become one of the top people for this game on Twitch, so that if it does trend up, and you had better believe Riot Games is going to dump some money into this game, then you can potentially be one of the top streams for this game, and potentially, if you get in early, maintain a top position for Wild Rift as the game grows. Maybe it grows, maybe it doesn't, but a lot of the time you have to take a risk in order to understand whether a game's going to grow and maybe get in a little bit early on that game to maybe start building an audience for it. And so one strategy with this game and many others is if you wanted to combine this game with another similar game that maybe is available right now in your region, you could potentially stream Mobile Legends and build an audience with Mobile Legends. And there's a lot of crossover between Mobile Legends and that game. So there's your Wild Rift analysis. I would give Wild Rift a 1 thumb up if the game grows in the future and Riot continues to dump marketing to it as it moves toward global launch, and the NA launch occurs. 1 thumb up right now if that stuff occurs, and then if they drop marketing in it and the game is monetizing really well, Riot is going to triple and quadruple down on marketing and esports for the game, and then it's 2 thumbs way up. So if you got in early on a game like Wild Rift, so this is why you tune in live to watch this right now. If you get in early on a game like Wild Rift and you start building audience for it and it is successful, as you can see in English markets, not many people are hitting it because it's not available, but you could start hyping it on YouTube. You could start doing analysis on YouTube. You could start creating content on YouTube for this and streaming Mobile Legends in the meantime in anticipation. You could potentially ride that marketing wave that's coming along with League of Legends. So I give it 1 thumbs up now, potentially 2 thumbs up if the game monetizes well. If Riot Games sees that when they insert $1 into Wild Rift, they get $3, $4, whatever it is out of the other side on this game, you better believe they're going to insert more dollars. And by insert dollars, I mean advertise it, pay influencers to play it, etc., which is going to boost concurrent viewership and popularity across all platforms. You feel me?